Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Khoj Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. The recitation continues from Suhi Mahalla Panjwa, Guru Arjan Dev Ji. Bure Kaam ko Uth Khaloia. Examining the strange contradiction within our consciousness, where we become very energetic and alert when pursuing impulses that intensify our attachments, yet we become passive when invited into awareness of Naam. Bure Kaam ko Uth Khaloia, Naam ki bela pe soya. That's the introductory verse. So for harmful and degrading actions, what that simply means is actions that strengthen or solidify the ego consciousness, we are quick to rise and run around. But when it comes to invert our consciousness, Naam ki bela pe soya. And the human birth, incidentally, happens to be that Naam ki bela, that time. What it's effectively telling us is, and we know this, is we are really chasing after instant gratification. We like to be promised immediate pleasures, immediate possessions, recognition, emotional gratification. But to awaken to the presence of this reality that is already sustaining us, we tend to become heavy and sleepy. That's just the way we are structured. So the sleep that the Guru is referring to is existential. It's not the sleep that we sleep every night. We are simply existentially unaware, because that is what you are when you are sleeping, unaware of the reality that surrounds us or the nature of that reality. And the Rahau re-emphasizes, reinforces this thought. In fact, it is the central thought. Avsar apna bujhe na iana. So immediately, the mind is described as iana, ignorant, one immature, one that doesn't understand. So avsar, opportunity. Avsar apna, its opportunity. Bujhe, does not understand, or better still, does not discern the opportunity that is placed before it. Avsar apna bujhe na iana, maya moh rangalapatana. Instead, we remain fascinated and mesmerized, as we should be perhaps, with the world of phenomena, but we should be able to see it with a different perspective, not be caught up in it. So Maya is not simply the physical world that we are seeing around us, but it's the experience of finite forms. It is the attachment to things that are otherwise fleeting. And the avsar, the opportunity, is self-awareness, to recognize that you are a pulsation within this reality. It is an opening for the finite consciousness, namely our ego, to recognize where it is really sourced in. So therefore it's pointing to a possibility, avsar, opportunity. So the tragedy is not that we are living in this world and enjoying it, far from that, but the fact that our consciousness gets trapped in this fleeting existence. And the second verse, लोभ लहर को बिगस फूल बैठा, साध जना का दरस न डीठा. Lob leher, the wave of greed and attachment. Ko bigus phool baitha, swollen with self-satisfaction. And in that self-satisfaction, sadh janaka daras na dita, does not pay attention to or doesn't have the vision of sadhajana. Sadhajana here doesn't have gur wisdom, doesn't have gur vision, which is what is needed. So you're puffed up with your own ego, but you, for that reason, because you're inflamed with your own ego, that you don't see gur daras. Kabhu na samajhe agyan gavara. So structurally, the way we are constructed, we will never recognize it because the ego can never break through itself. Kabhu na samajhe agyan avara gavara. We cannot get out of this entanglement. Bahur bahur lapteo janjara. Again and again, we become entangled in the very things that bind us. So this is the second rahau that is emphasizing the same message. We get caught again and again. The same energy circulates repeatedly. Bikhe naad karan sun pina, har jas sunat alas man kina. Bikhe naad karan sun pina. Now the Guru is getting even more specific. He's talking about our senses. Karan, the ears, become delighted and saturated on hearing sounds of sensual fascination. But when it comes to cultivating virtue of the har jas sunat alas man kina, the mind becomes lethargic. This is a repetition of the very first verse. The organization of our attention is what the problem is. So the contrast is between immediate passing pleasures versus what is grounded. And the mind resists that invitation. Drishta nahi re pekhat andhe, chhod jai jhoothe sab tande. Now we are being called blind. It's saying, although you look, you possess no true vision. This is not physical blindness, but spiritual blindness. And you will depart, chhod jahi, leaving behind all of these false preoccupations. Jhoothe sab tande. We are preoccupied with busyness. All of this will be left behind. You notice that this Shabad has repeated rahaus. That simply means that the same message is being looked at from different angles. This is the blindness of fragmentation. We look at the world as a collection of separate things to acquire, to fear, to use. That deeper field is missing. And then kaho nanak prabh bakhsh kari jai, kar kirpa mohe sadh sang dijai. This is the solution. This is the diagnosis. The need is to surrender and to seek grace. Because, as we said earlier, it is impossible for the ego to dissolve itself. It needs another condition, and that is grace. And the grace is Guru. Tau ke chapaiye, only then will you be able to receive that vision. Jo hoye rena, surrendering to the vision of the Guru. जिसे बुझाए तिस नाम लेना. Those who are imbued with the discernment of good wisdom are the ones who become aware or start becoming aware of Naam, that resonance of the presence that is always around us and always in us. So the Sabbath is pointing to our blindness from various angles, whether it is seeing, whether it is hearing. We just simply do not sense the deeper underlying reality in which we are grounded. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.